Thank you so much for watching this video today. I'm Megan Conter, the Mistress of Marketing, and we are going to talk about your target market today. Here's the problem. What clients come to me with often is an already pretty meager marketing budget that we're dealing with. And then they are spreading that marketing budget extremely thin because they are trying to hit multiple different audiences with that budget, which, as you can imagine, results in very meager dollars and cents going to various different audiences. That's never going to work. So what we want to do is, first of all, figure out what our marketing budget is so that we can know what we're starting with. And then we're going to figure out who our target market is. Who are those people that we are here to serve, that we came here, that we have our special gifts specifically for? And we're going to figure out how to do that. You might have heard the term target market many times. This is what it really is. It's a set of information, including the demographic data, the psychographic information, and behavioral information of a grouping of people. You'll see on the diagram that your target market is the full spectrum of your target. The center of that, the bullseye, is your ideal client. What we're talking about today is the grouping of the target market. So the first question that I get from clients when I say that is, okay, how do I find out that information? Your best way to figure out this information is to survey your past ideal clients to get the information that I mentioned. So what does it then do once I have the demographic data of my target audience and the psychographic characteristics and the behavioral characteristics? What does that do for me? Well, once you get that information, your job then is to notice what the commonalities are amongst this. Seemingly, it might be a disparate group of people. That might seem like it's all over the place. But when you really look at it, there are definitely commonalities in all of the different areas of demographics, behaviorals, and psychographic information. Your job is to synergize all of that into one target market description. Here's an example. If you're a business-to-business company, what your target market would look like. It would be something like nonprofits that are established with 25 plus years in business that have between 100 and 500 employees and serve one or two sectors, the public sector and the human rights sector. That's an example of the demographic data. Then you would know what associations those nonprofits belong to, where they spend their time, what trade shows they go to. You would also know what kinds of other third-party outside business-to-business consultants have they worked with. So you'd be able to find that information and see who else has helped them. Another example of a business-to-consumer target market would be women aged 45 to 65 who are struggling with that, perimenopausal and menopausal period of time in their lives when the weight won't come off, and they've been to Weight Watchers, they've been to Jenny Craig, they've had all of these other coaches that they've worked with, and it just still hasn't worked for them yet. So the next natural question would be, what do I do with this information? Here's 3 ways you can use the target market to help you. So now that you know who they are, now you know how to program and how to develop your messaging so that when you're communicating through your website copy or through any kind of blog that you're going to write or even a presentation that you're going to give, you are talking to the needs and the wants, the problems and the solutions that target market desires. A second way you can use this information is to really determine the kinds of products and services that you need to develop for this target audience. Oftentimes, clients will come to me with their set of solutions, their services that they offer, but we can always determine ways to increase revenue because now we know exactly who your company is here to serve, and we can create offerings specifically for them that can cause immediate spikes in revenue. A third way to use the target market information is through advertising. How many of you have done a Facebook ads campaign that has flopped? Or maybe you've experimented in Google ads. I'm sure many of you. That's because you don't have the target market data and information that you need to be successful. Once you have it, these campaigns can be wildly successful. Thank you so much for watching my video today. And if you are struggling with any aspects of your marketing and you'd like to get back on track, visit my website and we'll get a call scheduled to get you back on track.